Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to see the statements in PHP. Before that, first see how to write a program in PHP and execute it. So for that, you have to install the server. In last lecture, we have seen there are different servers are available for the PHP. For example, WAM server, XAMPP server are available. Uh, I I provided you link also to download the software. I think you install on your computer. Okay. Whenever you install it, you can open it from here. WAM server 64. Okay, it's .exe. Okay, and after that you find it here, local server. Okay, the WAM server you find in the taskbox. Click on it. You can start and stop service from here only. Okay. So if you find the services, so here we start the services. Okay. And here you find the folder where your programs must be saved. So I click on it. Here we write our program, okay, and save. So this is the local host path, you can say in simple word, where we can save all our programs and execute it on browser. So this is the simple program that I did in PHP. So this is the program. In that I write HTML code, body tag, and here I start with the PHP. To start with the PHP, I use question mark and PHP sign. And here I write echo h2 hello first PHP. Then I close the tag, close the body tag, and close the HTML. Okay. So the echo statement will print hello first PHP on my browser. So let's see how it works. So this program I save, and to execute it, I visit to browser. Here I type localhost / my program name, that is first underscore new dot php. First underscore new dot php, and press enter. So here I get the output of first program. If I change or do some modification here, it echo, and I write simple welcome to PHP. It is very easy language. End with semicolon, program save, and just refresh the page. Here we get the output. So it's very simple to save the program and execute it. All the programs are executed on our web browser. Okay. So let's start with our next part, that is statements in PHP. As usual, or we can say like the other languages, PHP also consists of selection statement and conditional statement. So if else, if, nested if, all are under conditional statement. So let's see one by one. First one is the if statement. If statement allows the conditional execution of code. If the condition is true, then only if block get executed. Its syntax is like this: if condition, and if condition true, this block get executed. Otherwise, it comes to next statement, right? So in flowchart, we can see it as here we check the condition. If condition is true, then if code get executed. If condition is false, after the if block, the code get executed. Okay. So the simple example here, we start with the PHP and we define the variable num. So in this case, we just assign the value to the variable num equal to 12, and we check here if num is less than 100, then we print echo num is less than 100. Okay, so here we check whether that number is less than 100 or not. If it is, then it will print 12 is less than 100. I copy the program. So again we go here, click new, paste and save the program in same directory with name if1.php. Okay. And now we want to execute this code. I just change its name here, if1.php. Here we get the output 12 is less than 100. If we want it in a bold, we can simply write here h1 tag, end with h1, save the code and execute the page. So we find it in bold using h1 tag. So next one. So this is the simple if. You can do the number of examples here. If you want to do, if you want to check here whether that number is even or odd, you can simply write here the condition if num2 is equal to 0, then here we print even number. Okay. So here it's an even number. So you can do like this, the n number of programs where we want to check the condition. Okay. So next one is if else. Here we first check the condition. If condition is true, then if block get executed. If condition is false, then else block is executed. Its syntax is if condition. Here code for the if block, else code for the else block. Okay, and this is the flow chart where we first check the condition. If condition is true, if block get executed. If condition is false, then else block is executed. And after that, it will execute the code. Okay. So this is the simple example. Just now we do that whether the given number is even or odd. So here we check the condition num mod 2 is equal to 0. Then we print it's a even number. Otherwise we print it's a odd number. So in this program we can do it. After that we write the else. Every statement ends with semicolon. So here we give the semicolon and execute the program. Oh, something is missing. And if the value change with 13, then we get the output odd number. Okay. Next one is if else if statement. Here we first check the condition. If this is true, then if block get execute. If it is not true, then else, and again we check the condition using else if. If this condition is true, then this block get execute. Otherwise, again we check the condition using else if. Okay. And if all these conditions are false, then else part get execute. So first we check the condition is true, then statement 1 get execute. If condition 2 is true, then statement 2 get execute. If this condition is false, then next condition n statement will be executed. And if all the statements are false, then it will execute the else part. So here we do the simple program where we define the marks is equal to 69. If marks is less than 33, then we print fail. If marks is greater than 34 and less than 50, then we print D grade. Marks greater than 50 and less than 65, then C grade. Else if marks greater than 65 and less than 80, then B grade. Marks is greater than 80 and less than 90, then A grade. Marks is greater than 90 and less than 100, then A plus. Otherwise, invalid input. So we copy this program. Paste it, and just simply we refresh the page. So it will print B grade output, B grade PHP NE. Oh, sorry. So here we grade the output B grade. Okay. So here first 69, you check the first condition, the condition is false, then it comes here. Here also it's false. Then it checks here, here it's also false. Then it comes here, and here condition is true. It will print B grade. Again check this condition false. Here check the condition false, and else part will never execute if the condition is true, and then program ends. Next one is the nested if statement. In nested if, we can use if in block. So if condition is true, then again we check another condition with using if statement. So if condition, if both the condition are true, then only this code get executed. If this condition is true and this condition is false, then it comes to the next if statement. So here first check the condition is true, then if code is executed. If it is false, then it come outside the loop. Again if condition is true, if it is true, then this if code will execute. If false, then it come outside the loop. Okay. So let's see a simple example. Here we define the age is equal to 23 and nationality is equal to Indian. If nationality is equal to Indian and if age is greater than 18, then person is eligible for vote, otherwise not eligible for vote. Let's see the program. So person is eligible for vote. If we change it, here we have to write not eligible for vote, right? So here we check the multiple if statement. Next, one more example. Here we define the value of A is 34 and value of B is 56 and value of C is 45. If A is greater than B and A is greater than C, the A is smaller than B and C. Okay. So let's execute the program. So 34 is smaller than 56 and 45. Next. Next is the switch statement. Switch statement is also same as the if statement. So the syntax of switch statement is switch expression, case value, case value 1, and here we write the code for value 1 and then use break. Then case value 2, we write the code and then use break, and finally we write the default code. The important points to be noticed about the switch case is the default is optional statement. Even it is not important that default must be always be the last statement. So we must use, so it's better to use default statement. Then there can be only one default switch statement. More than one default may lead to error. So we can use only one default statement. Each case can have break statement, which is used to terminate the sequence of the statement. So if whenever the case find, correct case find, if we are using break statement, then the it terminates the loop and come outside. So it's better to use break statement. PHP allow you to use numbers, character, string as well as the function in switch expression. Nesting switch statement is allowed, but it makes the program complex and less readable. You can use semicolon instead of colon. It will not generate any error. You can use semicolon instead of colon. Yeah. So for case we can use semicolon also instead of colon. Flow chart for switch statement. First expression, if case match, then statement 1 and break. If it's not matched, then check the case second. If it is, then statement 2. If it's not matched, then break. Then case n, statement n, and then break. Otherwise, default statement will be print. So this is the simple program where we define the value of num is 20 and we check the condition. Okay. So case 10, the number is equal to 10 and then we use break. Then case 20, number is equal to 20. Let's see. Just for a minute. Here we do the new program, Control V, save with switch example .php. So here we first check the number. Here it's match and it will print number is equal to 20. And here we use break. So it will not check the case 30 and default. It will print the output number is equal to 20. So number is equal to 20. If we change it with 40, number is not equal to 10, 20 or 30. So the default things will be execute if these cases are not matched. Okay. Next. Next is we can check the character also. So here we check the character. If capital U, then it first check the condition. It's a vowel. It's first check the A, E, then I, O, and finally it get U here, and it will print given character is vowel. Vowelचा प्रोग्राम आहे सिंपल. इथे कॅपिटल यू दिलेत, तेवढा केसेस इथं राईट केलाय आणि कॅपिटल यू इथं भेटल्यानंतर ब्रेक होईल आणि तो प्रिंट करेल गिवन कॅरेक्टर इज vowel. Given character is vowel, and if we write here consonant, vowel. Okay, next one. Statement with string, it will check the string. So here we define CH with BTech, and the other cases are BCA, BSc, BTech, and BR. And after that we print wrong choice. If it is matched, then we write B architecture is 5 years course, BTech is 4 years course. So it's a very simple example. Here we define the string and check the string in a switch statement. So BTech is 4-year course. If we modify here, okay. So here we check the string, and if it is matched, then this echo statement get executed, and after we use break statement, so it will come outside the loop. So next one is so here next example is switch statement is fall through. So here we assign C value to character, and here we use switch C, switch, and here the value is C, it will check, and here it will print choice C, and after that it will break using BR, and here the developer or the programmer forget to write break statement. So it will again check the case D and it will print that choice D, and it will print default also because here it does not use break statement. So let's see the program and its output. Choice C, D, and why this happened? Because here we forget to use break statement. So such type of error occur. Choice is C. Okay. We can use nested switch statement also. In that we use switch, and in that again we use switch statement. So here we define the car Hyundai and model is Tucson. It will check for all. Whenever it match, it will display. So Hyundai and model is just Amaze City Duster Quid Renault Hyundai. So it will match here and it will print the value of Hyundai Tucson. Let's see. So here we define the value of car and model. It will check all the cases. Whenever it find equals, then it will print that value. So it will print this statement. Yes. So here we end with the switch statement. We also end the session. If you find any difficulty, you can contact my personal WhatsApp number. Thank you for watching.